Something
So before the show today,
nation.
you were talking about a Pop-Tart?
I had a Hot Pocket today.
Oh, Hot
I've been
Pocket.
eating those ham and cheddar ones. I got a big box.
From the gas station?
No, those aren't Hot Pockets. Those are like something hot and ready. Not Little Caesars though.
Yeah, but I got to figure they got something else, right?
Yeah, they got something. It's in. Speaking of, I'll get to have that Monday. Monday.
Why? They could be in their freezer section or whatever.
Yeah, but they never seem to do any hot food on the weekend. Those are good. The reason those are better than Hot Pockets is because the outside is a tortilla that's all fried.
Right, but you don't think they have them in their fridge or freezer in there?
I don't
They
know.
didn't look like they were special order.
They had
looked
them
like
hot to go. They were in the heater thing.
Yeah, but I'm guessing they opened a box of them and then heated them up.
Miss Carpenter says, "Hey."
Miss Carpenter.
Hello, Miss Carpenter.
Yay.
We're talking about my breakfast.
It's kind of a sad day.
It's so sad. It's kind of cold out. Hey, Ron's here.
Hi, Ron. You walking home or you home already?
Working hard or hardly working?
That wasn't what I was asking.
We're both pretty low energy.
No, I'm just talking about that. I mean, this is really the end.
Yeah, that's why we're sad. Not because I was sick for a whole week.
Well, everybody's sick.
I was so sick. Just walked in, Ron said.
All right.
Ron's home.
Maybe
Saying
Ron's
hey to
going to drop
Ron.
some knowledge bombs today.
That'll be exciting. Especially, I love this album.
Mm-hmm.
I have fond memories attached to it. We would listen to it in the car a lot when we were going and doing deliveries. Back in the day in Port O. When it first came out, we listened to it to death.
Delicious.
It was pretty good.
I had a special mix, too.
Yeah. Miss Carpenter says it's cold here. Oh, it's so cold. I should have brought a jacket.
It's not cold in here.
I had to stop to get gas.
Yes.
So
It
cold.
was in the 20s
Are you kidding me?
overnight.
And I didn't bring a jacket?
Well, it's not in the 20s in here.
Well, I'm going to go to Walmart here pretty soon.
You have no jacket at all?
I can put on a sweatshirt.
Good enough.
I got that Michael Myers one you gave me.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Nobody will know.
Nobody will know. All right,
Nobody
we got
will
our
know
two
what you're
peeps
doing.
here. We got Ron and Miss Carpenter. Sorry, we are low energy.
Well, as I said, this is sad because we're near the end. We're going to discuss future past, and then
Next
we're going to do our top 10 list, and then it's over.
Yeah, remind me exactly what we're doing next week. Like
You're going to have
everything.
you're going to shuffle your top 5 music videos.
Top 5 music
Was it
videos.
5 or 10? I can't
I think
remember.
it was 5.
And then your 5 favorite songs.
5 music videos, 5 songs,
And then you're going to have a list ranking all of these albums in order.
Okay.
And I think there's 14
And all the ones we've talked about.
or 15.
So we're including like Power Station and Arcadia and stuff like that. Or no, just Duran Duran.
I don't think,
Okay.
That was a wild card episode, so it was sort of
Excuse me.
sitting on its own anyways.
Okay.
But you got to pick.
So 5 music videos,
Mhm.
best music videos in your opinion. 5 best songs of all time
Mhm.
in your opinion. And then we're going to rank all the albums. And we're going to see what we match.
Right, you and I are going to go back and forth.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
We'll do it. that
Michael's
way.
here.
Hey, Mike. I'm
Mike.
sorry, this is going to be
Down
a low
under.
energy show, and you're staying up.
Yeah, we're sorry about that. I haven't been feeling good.
Well, that and
We're depressed.
we're a little depressed.
We're depressed
I
and
hate to say
tired.
goodbye, but maybe everybody can play along next week and make their own list.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Next week, you guys have your own homework.
And I got a lot of videos to watch. I need
Yeah.
a refresher. I will tell you, no video where they're standing, sort of the quote unquote stage videos.
Mm-hmm.
Those
Those are
aren't
out.
those are for me are out right away.
Duran Duran touring next year with Nile Rodgers.
Where have I seen that before?
Well, Ron told you.
No, but I mean they've been doing that since 2015.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Well, that's exciting.
yeah, Nile Rodgers was good.
I like Nile Rodgers.
Usually I ignore the opening acts or whatever.
But they got a good opening act now.
Yeah, that's like a headliner act opening for you.
Dude, that's exciting. You know what? I've been noticing a lot of concerts lately. They've been like investing in some good opener bands.
Because the problem is nobody can sell tickets. But this is why
Yep.
we're here. This is the future past.
Yep. Everybody
But-
already agreed we don't love that album cover.
Yeah. This is not for me. This sort of
I think it's
artificial
kind of cute.
Artificial intelligence is shit.
I like the green on the back is good. And with like the kind of, it looks like kind of blood splatter, which is a little weird.
This is the Superstar one too. It has everything on it.
Yeah, I think the back's cool.
But before I do that, I dug through the very last bits of the archive. So I'm going to do a little show and tell, and then we'll get talking about Future Past, which I consider is the third leg of the Holy Trinity.
Holy Trinity.
Because
All
the
You
last
Need Is
two,
Now, Paper Gods, Future Past.
Yes, for me. Here is...
Simon gave Niall an award the other night, and Niall mentioned it.
I saw it.
Yeah.
He was up there.
Pretty exciting.
Where was that, though? Was it in London?
It,
Nile Rodgers left Hawaii to get an award?
Yeah, maybe.
Anyways, here is the...
TV Mania?
TV Mania, you're right. Now, this record, when it first came out, was very, 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 very expensive. So I couldn't have it. Then they reissued it for Record Store Day one year.
Mm-hmm.
I guess nobody bought it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got this for $10.
Can I just have a quick sidetrack? We listened to that Fleetwood Mac record. It's really good.
Oh, can I have it back?
No.
Oh. Oh.
Ron says UK, yes.
Wow. Because he doesn't like to leave Hawaii.
Well, maybe he wanted to go get an award.
Yeah,
Wouldn't you?
Hope it was a good one. I didn't know what it was. Here is another Record Store Day. This one is a little sad for me because I was promised a Blu-ray of this concert.
Mm-hmm. I like that cover.
Or at least a CD of all the tracks.
And on CD.
This is just a handful.
Got it.
This is just a handful of tracks on here. This is sort of what we're doing.
Is that why you, on Record Store Day, you got me my All You Need Is Now?
No, that was thanks to Ron. Ron said there was a Record Store Day version of All You Need Is Now. Because I'd never seen it on vinyl. And so I went and hunted for it, and I found a good price.
How much was it?
Well, I wasn't going to tell you.
You're not going to tell me?
But I will tell you that the guy who I got it from had 2 left. So that's why you got one.
Ooh, okay. So it was more of a convenience thing.
Well, I don't know, convenience. I still had to hunt the fucker down.
Yeah.
There it is. Thank you, Ron, for turning my brain on to this.
Ron, I have one as well. It is at my apartment.
Because this may or may not be on the top of my album list. You're going to have to check
Well,
and see.
considering you
next
call
week.
it the Holy Trinity,
You figure one of them
is going to be up there.
I mean, listen, it could be Rio because that's sort of the apex.
Just a classic.
So
That's pretty good. I like that cover too. I think it's fun.
it is a little fun. This was another one. I can't remember. This was like a year ago or something. Carnival, very famous compilation back in the day.
What do they got in Carnival?
They
Let's
got
see,
remixes.
Rio, I got my own way.
New
Oh, these
Religion.
are-
And then Rio Part 2, the weirdest. Hope Ron has some knowledge bombs on Rio Part 2. Because Rio Part 2 seems to be just an edit.
Ron says you're welcome for the
Thank you, Ron.
All You Need Is Now.
You have something my life. Then I found this old booger.
Ooh. Air Seal.
This is the Reflex picture disc.
Mm-hmm. The reflex.
You can see
It
what
got
you
too
want.
hard to find.
And this has also got Come Up and See Me.
Got
With
it.
My
Got the
Smile.
last one. He's saying he's got it all.
Ron,
We
you
know Ron
son
has
of
it
a...
all. We already know Ron's got it all.
I got this. I think this was a Record Store Day.
Ron's got it.
Record Store
In
Day.
case you're
yeah.
wondering.
He doesn't have this one.
He
get
does.
This. He can't.
He said got it.
This is a double album too. It's always nice when they do a double album.
Don't say
Ron, tell me,
no.
explain this to me because I'm not really the biggest vinyl guy. Sometimes a regular album is 2 discs,
Mhm.
but when I bought them back in the 80s, they were 1 disc. Is the theory that the slower you record it, so only a few songs fit on the front and back, you're supposed to be getting better sound? That's what I'm wondering. Because I opened Medazoland too, and it's 2 records, and yet it's still the same tracks. And then this one here, I got the, whoops!
Well,
I got this from
sneak
somebody,
peek.
and I actually had a beef with the guy.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Ron is saying yes, that's why they do it.
Yep.
I had a beef with the guy because I said, hey, guy called.
You keep having beefs with people.
Well, I contacted Kathy after I ordered it because I thought, here's my problem with it. Here, would they ever put this picture out? Check out this bulge right here.
Uh-oh.
Now, why on earth would the band approve this picture? No way. So I contacted Ask Kathy, and she goes, no, that is not an official release. We are aware of it, but we had nothing to do with it. So I beefed on this guy. I said, I want this. This is a bootleg. I don't buy bootlegs. And we went round and round about it because he was telling me it wasn't a bootleg. And I'm telling him, yeah, it is.
Just send him to Kathy.
I mean, you listen, right from the horse's mouth.
Ron says, got it and CD. The bootleg.
Yeah, I do know that. Yeah, it's a bootleg. So anyway, the guy finally said, well, listen, I don't want to give you your money back. But here's what I'll do. I'll send you that Budokan if you'll shut up.
And you're like, okay.
I was like, well, all right.
I'll
Because the
shut up.
Budokan, I guess, is kind of hard to get now. So I lucked out with that one. But I don't generally like bootlegs.
Yeah.
But here is Future
There you
Past.
go. Yasmin, as always, says he's a big boy.
Well, I don't know anything about that, but I know that kind of picture would not be released. Because why would you, right?
I don't think I've seen Simon's wife. That's his wife, right?
He's all over the place. I see her all the
Let's
time.
look up a picture.
She was she played the guitarist in the Girl Panic video.
Let me see.
There it is.
Oh, she's nice.
She really is nice. She's a good person.
I was thinking she looked nice.
I looked right in that light and now I'm blind.
Don't. Oh, that's nice. I like this awkward prom photo.
Yeah, that is nice. That's the beard days.
That's nice.
But speaking of
You
which,
love the beard days.
I was on YouTube and there is a remix version of Come Undone with video taking from the
Ron also says, and got it purple, yellow vinyls and CD.
Budokan.
Purple?
I didn't know Budokan was a CD.
What came in purple?
But Budokan was completely filmed,
Mm-hmm.
completely edited, all the credits in it, and then the Blu-ray never came, and then all of a sudden it was just dumped on YouTube.
What shirt are you wearing?
This is a golf shirt.
Why are you wearing a golf shirt?
I always wear golf shirts.
You don't even have golden tea anymore.
I know, but 9 times out of 10 you see me, I'm wearing a golf shirt.
I don't think so.
I think you better go look up what a golf shirt is.
Oh,
And
you
then, of
mean the
course-
style. I'm talking about like actual
Yeah,
golf
polo.
stuff on it.
Well, that's what all those shirts are. This is the signed Future Past.
Ooh, there's that vinyl channel
Yeah.
has messaged you and said, hey, Thomas.
How you doing? I like your channel. And what did you pick up yesterday on Record Store Day?
That vinyl channel.
So anyway, if I ever do run into Simon Le Bon, I'm going to insist that he finishes signing this.
Yep.
Because he can shove that S.
You know where.
Yeah.
And yet it's still framed and beautiful.
So now we've done all the housekeeping.
Okay. Showed
It's
you
time-
all the goodies.
Time to talk about...
Miss Carpenter says nice shirt.
Yeah, isn't it a nice shirt?
It's just, it's odd. I'm looking at it and it's odd.
Well, I had a choice between a solid color one and then this fun one.
Yeah, I
And
do like
thought,
fun.
you know what? I'll go with fun.
I do like fun.
Some
That
of
was
the
probably the right
golf outfits
choice.
are really stupid looking. So yeah,
Yeah.
well, this is what it is.
It is what it
It's
is.
a shirt.
I'm wearing my Boston shirt today.
That's tight.
I was giving it to somebody who went to Boston.
Wow, somebody went to Boston?
Yeah. Pretty exciting.
I can hardly believe it.
And I got a shirt out of it. They came second favorite album artwork on Top 50 Run by Name mag.
You're talking about the Future Past. I've heard stuff like that. I think it's, as they say, rubbish.
Yeah. Maybe
I
there's
like-
some story behind it that makes it more interesting.
It's
than
AI
it is.
generated. They said,
That's
"Hey,
it?
computer, make us a cover," and that's what they got. And it's actually 2 different photos mixed together.
Oh.
Because there's the red chick and then the green chick, and then they.
I feel like I'm in the future past.
I'm just not into it.
NME magazine. Don't know what that is.
That must be the magazine that decided that was a great album cover.
Oh. Okay.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
But they're wrong.
I like I like the band on the cover.
I know you do.
I'm a purist. But I
Oh,
don't.
Ron says it's not. It's fantastic.
The cover?
Well, there you
Well,
go.
that's what the show is about, isn't it?
I don't hate it.
To me, it's probably their worst cover.
I wouldn't say that. I've seen worse covers by them.
Give me one that's worse than that one.
Oh, I gotta pull up pictures and research and everything.
Well, I just mean you should know
How
in your
about
head.
next week I come with what I think the worst album cover is?
All right, we'll add that
Does that
to the
sound
list.
fun?
And guess what? I'll give you a preview of my list. This is the worst one.
A Japanese guy designed the album cover.
Couldn't be. Was it AI? I thought.
Are you sure? That wasn't just like a video?
Well, in the video, they were running around going, "Hey, we did AI."
Yeah, the video.
We took a pic. Well, it looks exactly the same as that.
Oh, well. Maybe he was the one who went in and tweaked it after the AI.
Well,
AI
I think there's
gave him a picture. The guy went in and fixed it.
I think there's a special edition of that where it's just the red. I know I've seen the pictures. Might have been in the booklet or something.
So next week, top 5 music videos,
Mm-hmm.
top 5 songs, ranking the albums
On music, not covers.
Yeah.
And then we'll just give our worst cover, and
worst cover.
I'm going to give you a preview of mine next week, Future Past.
No, I don't think that's the worst one. May I say you should remove the picture disc from the vinyl cover?
Oh, yeah, it's not good for it?
Maybe.
You know, that's the cover it came with, right? It's got writing on the whatever.
Does it?
You know, I haven't played that. I got that Soundburger. I should play it.
Ron says it's not AI. Nick Rhodes spoke about it in an interview.
Well, I'm not going to argue with you, Ron.
Nick Rhodes.
We'll take that as you designed the cover. Maybe that's why it's your favorite.
I think
so. I've
we got
reevaluated my opinion. It's actually the best cover they've ever done.
Yeah. Since
Good.
we have Ron here.
Thank you, Ron.
Yeah.
I'm actually, I haven't stopped thinking about what Ron told us last week, that
What?
they're remastering the Wedding album in a deluxe box set.
Do you think?
I can't believe they're going to do that.
Yeah.
That one's always left out. They always go up to big thing and then nothing else gets love unless they grind their gears on it, which is why we got a Medazzaland.
Don't they like Japan?
They love Japan.
Yeah, maybe that's why a Japanese guy designed the album cover.
And he's just whatever artist he's into at the time.
Yeah. And this is the album that has more joy, which is great.
Yes.
And that's a great music video too. Can we give up? Oh, come on.
I don't think it's a music video. I think it's
Maybe
a
it is.
cartoon thing they did.
Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows?
More joy.
I don't know what the definition of it is.
Okay.
But
Are you ready to start getting into this?
Yeah.
Is there any other housekeeping we need to do?
No, just I wanted to talk about. I want to thank Ron for talking about the Wedding album.
Yeah.
That's excited to have that to look forward to.
Yeah.
And did Boz tell us what he got on Record Store Day?
No.
Fun
He just told us, may I say, you should remove the picture disc from the vinyl cover.
Oh, yeah. Well, he would know, right?
Yeah, well, it's the vinyl channel. That vinyl channel.
He must know.
You think now's the time?
I tell you, though, I'm not 100% sure you're supposed to take it out of there. Because I'll show you why. This is this.
Oh,
It's in pristine condition, by the
pretty.
way.
You don't have it on camera in case you're wondering.
Oh, sorry. But this is the sleeve for it. And it's got a bunch of the writing that sort of superimposes
And the
over it.
vinyl channel said it's not slower, it's wider tracks, which reduces distortion.
Oh, is that what it is?
When
Well,
they were
but I
talking
mean, they
about
recorded it at a slower speed, right? Usually with like videotape, I don't know about that. I don't know.
I don't know.
But apparently it's better.
That vinyl channel is probably next.
I'm not going to...
Let's just say that.
Anybody who's devoted their life to vinyl, I'm not going to argue with.
Exactly.
Because again, I know nothing.
Yeah, you just like showing pretty stuff.
Well, I just want to show the archive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's here, might as well show it.
Yeah.
For Ron, it's just a trip down memory lane.
Exactly.
So may we talk about
Future
Past. What is the first track that we must talk about?
Invisible, and I already know your opinion on this song, and I don't
Well,
agree.
okay, then I'll leave.
I don't agree.
See you later.
The vinyl channel says it improves the overall sound too.
That had to be the reason.
Yeah.
Because you got a record where you got 3 songs.
Okay,
and you have to flip
Invisible.
it over. Go ahead. Say it. Fire away.
I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
Invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Invisible.
That's quite an opinion you have there.
Yeah, it's good,
Just
right?
keep saying that word over and over.
I think it's a bop.
You did a
B.O.P.
bop?
A bop. I'm bopping to it.
Really?
Yeah. I can play this game, so I ask again, will you say my name? You want to know why I like it so much?
One.
You listen to a little bit of Shadow Academy. You probably don't remember it. It reminds me just of Shadow Academy, which is another band I'm really into.
Okay.
Yeah, and they even have a song called Invisible, so it always makes me think of that song.
So you got multiple layers.
Yeah, I bet there's a mashup that could happen.
You should try that.
Well, I don't know how to do that.
Did you see Duran Sabbath?
No, I did not.
They took the musical bed of Black Sabbath and put Rio over it because it was the same timing. Actually, it's very good.
See?
You wouldn't even
Now,
believe it.
I need people. Duran Duran and Shadow Academy both have songs called Invisible. They need to be put together, and I bet it'd be a great song.
Someone with some talent. We do
Yeah,
not have that talent.
I don't have that talent. The mixing of the music, you need to know how to do stuff I don't know how to do, you know? Ron says, love it how it bounces from your headphones left to right. Oh, I think you talk in this ear and I talk in this ear.
No, they're talking about Invisible.
Oh, you mean like, oh, yeah. I get what you're saying. I had to work, so I did buy a German Kiss Alive that was discounted at Kiss Online. Oh, he's talking about
Record Store Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't actually go physically to the record store.
Yeah.
It's
Is
kind of far
Record Store
away.
Day on Black Friday?
Well, so usually it's on a Saturday.
Uh-huh.
But for some reason, Black Friday Record Store Day is actually on Friday, so it's a little confusing.
Okay.
I think most people show up on Saturday. But the record stores are allowed to sell them online a day later.
Oh, okay.
So this is what I did.
Yeah.
I found a non-scalper price for the Garbage record, so I grabbed that.
Yep.
That's it. That's all I got.
Wow.
There's nothing else I really want. Oh no, I got that Soul Dog record too. That was going cheap. If anybody knows what Soul Dog is.
Soul Dog. It was S this year, Ron says.
Yeah. I would have maybe picked up the Ramones one, looked pretty cool. The Van Halen one sort of looked cool. I mean, for $10, I'd rather be there for $10.
Yeah, I got you.
And then there was a bunch of Debbie Loopy and somebody, Olivia Rodrigo. There was shit ton of those. Taylor Swift, shit ton.
Maybe I should have looked at that.
Well, they're premium prices.
I like Olivia Rodrigo.
Well, you're gonna pay out the orifice.
I'm not doing that.
That's Record Store Day.
It's not gonna happen.
They had a really cool. It wasn't what I was interested in, but they made a CD long box of one thing. Yeah, and they also made a cassette. How do you like them apples?
You want to know Beach Bunny makes cassettes.
There you go.
Isn't that kind of weird?
No, they're coming back.
For like a modern band?
PSB album had a cassette. And
Ooh,
the latest Depeche Mode had a cassette.
April Store Day is the best in UK.
Right, so April Store Day, I got that Belinda up there, wherever it went.
Oh, yeah. I think I know what one you're talking about.
The one that she looks like David Bowie?
Yeah.
I imported that from the UK.
Yeah.
And UK, what's going on with the Postal Service? I'm still waiting for my Thompson Twins vinyl and the Blu-ray of it.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, and Dance has still not shown up.
I'm living on a passion planet.
Dance Macabre.
I heard of that.
Box set. Still not here.
Well, you got a better price, so I bet you got to wait longer.
Well, I guess I will wait then.
Well, there you go.
Soul Dog.
What is your thoughts on Invisible?
So, I don't hate Invisible.
You said you hated it. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't hate it.
You said you disliked it.
But it doesn't reach me, and I told you, it's got to touch my soul in some way.
My soul doesn't always have to be touched.
I want it. The other problem is every time I listen to that song, I'm hearing that Prince song.
Which is great.
That he did with, well, it wasn't the best song, with Sheena Easton. He walked in, you walked up. I never seen a pretty girl look so tough, baby. You got that look. You listen to that song, and then you listen to Invisible, and you're like,
Ron says love it. I like Invisible. I think it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's just not my favorite.
It's a good way to start off an album. It's nice.
It's kind of slow.
No, it's not.
Think about it. I don't even know what the tempo is.
Invisible.
90? 95?
Invisible.
Yep.
That's pretty fun.
Just say that for now.
The loud whispers. What about...
I think they said that was the first song they wrote.
It's good. I think
Which-
it's a good start. You didn't have a flop. You didn't have the number one.
I didn't mention this, and I
Yeah.
should talk about this album real quick. These songs to me sound like segments. Clearly, some were done at one point, and then a patch of another were done at another point, and then another one, and then some others. Because every song on this record,
Mm-hmm.
to me, feels like it could have been 5 different records, and they
Mhm.
patched them together.
The Vinyl Channel says it's bad for it. It's possible to cause issues. It's better to just remove it. I know they ship it that way, but it's best to remove it. That's
Okay.
what he's saying about that.
I do have some paper sleeves coming in the mail for vinyl.
Might do that instead.
I'll put it in there.
Well, Prince was going to tour with Duran Duran, but he passed away. God bless him, miss him. Wouldn't that have been nice?
He was?
Apparently Prince and Duran Duran were supposed to do something.
Well, that would have been a great show, huh?
Well, yeah, then Prince died.
Well, how did he die?
How did he die?
He got hooked on heroin,
Oh, drugs. I had a feel. You know what? I had a 50-50 shot there.
and the like a month before he died,
Uh-huh.
he went somewhere. I think it was Memphis. Got
Mhm.
on his private jet to fly back home, and they had to land the plane because he had some kind of episode where he passed out on the thing.
Uh-huh.
And then that didn't wake him up because a week before they have him on his bicycle over at the Walgreens
Mm-hmm.
waiting for prescriptions.
Mhm.
Apparently there was some shenanigans or whatever. So
Yeah.
he took those, he went into his elevator, slumped down, and then that's how they found him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
That
the
sucks.
drugs. And they said it was because of all those, I don't know if you've ever watched Prince, but he does all those splits and knee slides and stuff
Mm-hmm.
when he was a young man.
Yeah.
I bet that hurt.
I bet it hurt.
So bad news there. We missed out on that. But what
That's
he
why-
recorded is still here.
That's why it's called Future Past. You can hear Rio, Planet Earth, Reflex, Wild Boys. Wow, wow, wow.
Well, if you're talking about
So
anniversary,
influence, yeah. Oh, Anniversary is great. Oh, well, let's talk about the next song. All of You.
Body, all of you.
So I originally didn't love that song.
I know, I remember.
I remember I hated it,
I was like, what's your problem?
but it like grew on me
It does.
because it's catchy.
And it's good.
Catchy. It's got an epic, brilliant, awesome pic of Prince with Duran Duran. I've got an epic. Ron's got a picture with Duran Duran.
I don't doubt it, Ron.
I bet Ron's in the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron, are you in the picture?
Yeah. I want everything,
Yeah, that's a great.
all of what you do.
Isn't that a great delivery?
Yeah, it's fun.
Every night, every day.
I want all of you.
Yep.
It's good.
Sing
Yeah,
some
I
more.
bro-
I'm trying to remember how it all goes.
Yeah, we've got history.
Yeah, that's really good, too. Yeah, that's really
Yeah,
good.
we've got history.
I think that's one of the best on the record.
Ooh, 77's here.
How you doing, 77?
Yeah, that's definitely skyrocketed to like my top.
Which I never skipped that one.
That was one where I originally hated it, and the longer you sit with it, the more you like it.
Yeah, and I think they were thinking about making that a single because I know someone sort of famous did a remix of it and then actually
Mhm.
released a vinyl of it,
Oh,
like a proper 12-inch single.
whoops. Missed my things.
I want to say that was
77 is here, and Ron says got blue, red, black vinyls of this track and remixes on my MP3.
So that
love
must
it.
be, yeah.
Fantastic.
Is that the
What?
one that the guy made? I can't think of the guy's name, but somehow he got permission to make a bunch of vinyls.
This may sound like a dumb question.
Mhm.
What are the singles on this album?
You had if there's a video, it's a single.
So Anniversary.
Invisible had a video.
Invisible had a video.
Yep.
I feel like I
guarantee
haven't
you'll hate
seen it.
Well, it's all AI.
Okay.
I know that's AI.
Yeah.
Anniversary.
Maybe that's what they meant then. Maybe they did AI music video and that's what they were bragging about.
And then they had a faux video for More Joy.
Yeah. I like that.
I think that's it. I can't remember any others. But I listen, thank you, any members of Duran Duran that are watching, for the anniversary video. The
Yeah.
effort that was put into that.
Well, that's
that
defi-
might have to be in my
No,
top
that-
5 videos.
I'm telling you a bit of a spoiler for next week.
Mhm.
That's gonna be in my top 5.
Well-
I'm not gonna tell you where.
Don't judge too soon.
I
You
definitely.
got a lot of videos to watch.
I think that's a really good.
There's a
one.
lot of classics.
That's a really good one though.
I mean, there's one where they're out on a yacht.
That's fine.
There's one where they are on a stage. That might be my one
Simon?
exception is Planet Earth. Even though they're doing that fake stage thing, it's fun when he jumps off.
Simon playing cards with the Queen
Yeah, and that look
is great.
because he got cheated. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, come on. Come on.
Yep.
There's great and then there's great.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah. You want to talk about the next song?
Sure.
Give It All Up.
Give it all up for you.
This one I actually I didn't like that much at first, and I still feel kind of neutral towards.
I like it.
And all up for you.
Because it's another one that, for some reason, it penetrates.
You for you.
Oh, you were there. You were at the finish line. Then you face planted.
Oh no, I was trying to be bad
Oh, okay.
because he was going ooh.
Well,
I'm trying to make
it was a little better.
I'm trying to make the point that I'm not in love with this song.
Well,
So-
this is another one that for me never skips.
Ron says yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, it's right there with the other one.
Huh. It's not my favorite. That's fine.
And which one is the one? And the sun beats down.
And the sun beats down.
I think that's
Ron.
all of you.
Is it?
I think so. I love those bits.
Oh
where
yeah, I think you're right.
I love it where those.
because that's the bridge.
I love it where you're hearing the song and then all of a sudden it changes into something else.
The bridge.
Well, you can call it whatever you want.
It's
I
a
like
bridge.
It. Okay. Is there a toll?
This album is totally awesome, amazing, epic, best they have done for years.
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
It's in the Trinity.
Yes, it is in the Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Do you have anything else you'd like to say about Give It All Up for you?
Must play, don't
Uh,
skip,
Meh.
love song.
I think that's-
one of their best, one of the best lyrics, one of the best for invoking emotion.
That's gonna be your sleeper. I can feel it.
Not sure.
I know.
You know, I never pick them before, right?
I
we
am
discussed
kind of
them?
thinking about it.
I think about it a little bit, but I pick at the end as I talk about
I want
it.
to get to Anniversary because
Fire away.
10 out of 10.
Wow.
Perfect.
Wow.
Anniversary!
So you like the mashup of the different old Duran Duran songs?
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
I've always loved when bands do stuff like that.
Were
It's
you
my
were you
favorite.
able to pick out all of the different songs that made that up?
No, but I remember when we originally heard it, you would point them all out.
I'd point them out,
Yeah.
and then I made a few goof comments.
I mean, exactly.
I said one of the sounds was Nile Rodgers peeling the label off of Andy Taylor's Gilligan hat.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Listen, I couldn't stop laughing for a year.
You're so funny.
Anniversary, I do like all that stuff, especially at the end when they do the girls on film finish. I always skip this song
You're no fun.
because
You're no fun.
once I hear that song, it doesn't leave my head for a month.
Oh,
I
because
can't take it.
it's an earworm.
Yes.
Ah, do 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 do. I love that part.
And this is also the one where he says he doesn't have enough time to explain. That was one of the lyrics.
Are you sure?
One of these songs.
No, that's later. I think I know what you're talking
That's
about.
such a fun line.
Yeah. The song will come up and I'll be able to tell you what it is.
I think
Yeah.
that's so fun.
It's the best lyric Simon has wrote for many years. JT came up with the name of it.
Anniversary?
Mm-hmm.
It may not seem like much.
It
may not seem like much at all. It may not seem like much, but it's everything to us.
But it's everything to us.
So I'm not going to argue. There's all kinds of fun going on in this record, but mentally I can't take it.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. That one does earworm me. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it too much right now.
Right. And then you get stuck in a loop.
But I like do 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 do.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't you?
Why not?
I do like that they put all that effort into that song and they
The
put all the
music
effort
video.
into the video.
That's like their love song to us.
Oh,
the viewers.
I think they're talking about themselves because this was the 40th anniversary.
But I'm saying they put so much effort into it for the fans. That's what I think.
You know, I don't know. If you lace together a bunch of different songs, to me that seems easier.
No.
Because you've already got all that stuff worked out.
Nah.
You say, what do you got next?
What else? Oh, the future past.
This one to me sounds unfinished. There's something. This definitely invokes an emotion,
I agree for once.
but there's something a little bit uneasy about this track. I can't put my finger on it, but it's just, it feels just like you got the song and it's just a little bit.
You think it needs a little bit of tweaking?
I'm not 100% sure this one wasn't. This was maybe the last one they wrote, or it needed a little more time in the oven, in my opinion.
I feel like you should end a concert with this one. This is
Having
like the
said
wind
that,
down.
I still think this is a great song,
Yeah, I think so too.
and everything that's going on in the song musically.
Yeah. I think it's a nice ballad.
Don't you cry.
Because it's kind of a ballad, yeah.
For what will never last. Each moment created in time.
My favorite
that's
is
beautiful.
We are living now.
Woo, boy, you're on it today, huh? I thought you
Yeah.
were sick.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to bring the energy for
All
you.
right, bring me up. Fire it up.
For what? Next song?
No, I mean just
That was
pump it up. That's all we get.
I'm trying to pump it.
Pump it.
That was the part where I was like,
So
You know?
what do you think of it? You just like it?
I like it. It's above average. You know,
Mhm.
because when you're looking at an album, you have the middle ground, you have what's below that, and what's above that.
So you're saying it's above average for this record, or
For this record.
for this record? It's
Yeah.
above average. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
This one, I sort of remember a story that some people were listening to some tracks they already had finished, and I guess somebody had made the comment, this
Mhm.
sounds like future, but also sounds like the past.
So then.
And then
Future
so I
Past.
think Simon went, well, let's write a song future past, and
Call the album.
I don't know
that.
if they nailed it.
Yeah. For a.
But for not nailing it, it's really good.
For being like the title track,
Well, yeah.
it's not as great. If you think of it like that. Because their title tracks have been awesome. To me.
Yeah.
To me.
I still think this is really good.
I think it's really good too.
I wish I could put my finger on
But if
why
you
it's a
think
little
about it in
off-center.
that
What did Ron
context.
say?
Michael said, really love this song. They do ballads so
Oh, Mike.
well. And then Ron says, they toured the album nonstop. Totally awesome, amazing. I saw 12 shows of this tour all over the UK. Fab venues and epic outside venues and massive, huge arenas. And saw him open the Commonwealth Games.
Ooh,
Fancy.
I'd like to go 15
And
times.
the future. Well, when you're in the UK and they're always doing stuff in the
I
UK,
can't remember if they did Future Pass on this tour.
I bet if you lived in the UK, you would go to every Duran Duran show.
I don't know about everything. I mean, there's
Well,
a
'cause-
cost factor there.
You also got to think about you can get around Europe pretty fast,
Mhm.
and imagine how fast it could be to get around the UK.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
will tell you, for me, as an introvert, going into a big crowd of people is not my favorite thing. I do it for them to go see it.
You
I
think
don't know
it
if I could
wouldn't
do
be-
it twice.
You know, I like going to concerts, and I don't like people, so
Not to mention, I'm
It's a
in
love-hate.
situation where I want to sit in a chair and watch the show.
you know, NSP has chairs.
And I don't want somebody in front of me standing. So I would need to be in the front row.
Everybody sits.
And then that's a lot of cash. Although I did see Alison Moyet in Seattle, and they had everybody standing around, but then there was a little plateau back here, and they had tables. And I had a table right in front of that plateau.
That's nice. That's good stuff. I like when
Bottle
Yeah.
service and everything.
I went to one concert that didn't have chairs,
Mhm.
and it sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Every other concert I've been to has had chairs.
I gotta sit in the chair.
I gotta sit in a chair. I agree with that assessment. Okay, are you ready for the next one?
Sure.
Velvet Newton.
Okay, so this isn't really a song.
It's not.
And this is the one they choose to open. This is the Tiger of this album. This is the song that plays pre-recorded before they come out on stage.
Ew.
I wouldn't normally even talk about a song like this. So more like an interlude.
The album hit number 3 in the UK, and every show sold out London. Hyde Park hit nearly 80,000 people, their biggest gig in the UK.
Wow.
Hyde Park.
80,000?
That's a lot of
I
people.
think it's Hyde Park.
Sorry. He spelled it hype.
Maybe that's how they spell Hyde. I don't know.
Or maybe.
Ron,
Slight
which one of
typo.
us is right?
Slight typo.
She's saying hype I'm
bet-
saying Hyde
I
Park.
bet it was a typo. How much you want to bet?
That may be the way they spell it.
$500.
They're much like us. We sprang from them, but they have a little bit of difference. I think the Americans came here and went, we're not going to say it that way. And we're not going to spell it that way.
Yeah. You want the actual next song?
Yeah, go ahead.
Beautiful Lies.
Beautiful Lies. So this is one of the Giorgio Moroder tracks.
Tell me about it.
Well, Giorgio Moroder is very famous.
Yep.
He's a producer.
Can you give me the tune real quick? Just to
uh,
refresh my brain.
Say the name again.
Beautiful Lies.
With your beauty, I want to come clean when I look in your eyes.
Oh, yeah, okay. I just need the little tune and I can do in a beautiful dream, in your beautiful lies.
And if I'm not mistaken, one of his daughters sings the backing vocals on this with him.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, apparently they know how to harmonize well.
Ron says I'm correct. There was a typo in Hyde Park. Or is it called Hyde Park? It's either called Hyde Park.
What did Ron say?
Ron said I'm correct.
I'm correct? Oh, so he spelled it correctly.
Yeah.
But is the pronunciation, I guess there's no way for you to tell us what the pronunciation is.
But
I think it's Hyde.
Michael says this is a great song. Ron says yes, yes, yes. Epic, brilliant, awesome, amazing. Simon's daughter sang on this. There you
And
go.
what also is exciting is that they're working with Giorgio Moroder, and he has a style that bleeds through.
Yeah, it's different, but it's not bad, which is good.
I think, well, there's two songs that they did. This is the better one by far to me.
What's the other one?
The next one is going to be also a Giorgio Moroder.
Okay.
I think it's a beautiful song, and I think it's got that signature Moroder sound. For them, sort of getting up, sort of a hype producer like this and sitting down. They had a very short time, is my understanding. So to crank out two songs, John is really good on this one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it hits the heights of other Giorgio Moroder songs, but I don't know. It's exciting when somebody legacy like that works with somebody else that's sort of legacy. It would be like if Duran Duran went in the studio and then the Pet Shop Boys showed up and they collaborated on something.
What's that one song? Who's that girl who did Call Me Maybe?
Yeah, Jepsen, Carly Rae Jepsen.
Carly Rae Jepsen
What
and
about her?
that other guy.
Beef.
Wrightworth.
Oh, Rufus Wainwright.
Wainwright.
That is a good song.
Yeah.
But that's another one that's not quite right.
Isn't that the kind of one where but you have like two kind of
Yeah,
bigger
Rufus. Well,
people?
Rufus is not a superstar.
Yeah.
He was no. I listen. I'd put him way above Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah.
But I mean, she had a hit single and stuff. And Rufus is sort of on another.
I gotta be honest, I love that song. Let's get a little off track. That song between those two is stuck in my head 24/7.
Yeah, I haven't heard it in a while, so it's not stuck in my head.
Similar to Anniversary, I can get that one stuck in my head pretty easily.
Yeah.
So there you go. I'm sorry. There's our little
yeah, but I'm not
side talk.
I'm not going to criticize Rufus Wainwright. He's special.
Yeah. All right.
Fantastic voice.
So is there anything else you have to say about Beautiful Lies?
No, I like it, and I'm glad that they got to work with Giorgio, and I think all parties did an excellent job.
Good. What do you think about Tonight United?
So this one,
Give me the tune. Help me out.
Tonight United, if you are a child of the world, born to build bridges and tear down the walls.
I agree with your assessment. I like that other one better.
Yeah.
Between the two.
This one sort of sounds like they were reaching for an epic stadium song.
Yeah.
Like where everybody, like a We Will Rock You or something.
Yeah.
For me, it doesn't hit. It doesn't
think
sound
it
enough
hits
like
that way.
Giorgio.
Another thumbs up for me, Michael says.
Yeah. I don't hate it and I don't skip it, but
yeah.
I listen to it and I think, oh, I wish this was the last one.
It's not
Beautiful Lies.
It's not it's hyped up in your head and it doesn't meet that expectation.
Right. But it clearly was written to be hype. Sort of like My Own Way.
And I got
when
my
they wrote that, they
own
wanted to write a
way.
hit single because they were in between records
Yeah.
and they wanted to make sure everything was still going. And My Own Way, to me, while a great song,
Yeah.
that chorus feels underdone for me.
It's brilliant, awesome, amazing. I went to see it in London, premiere on release date. Then Roger Taylor did a 2-hour DJ set. There's so many memories for me in this album.
Mm-hmm.
How do you like
Yeah.
them apples?
Yeah, Roger still does DJ sets. Can you believe
There
that?
you go.
Yeah.
Like that?
I doubt he does that, but
Oh,
he certainly picks the selections and knows how to mix them in.
it'd be more fun if he did.
Keep the tempo going and everything.
Yeah, I got
What's going on with you?
I was just fixing it.
Mm.
It's about after COVID getting people back together.
Oh, is it? Wow, I like that
Oh.
message.
I like getting people back together. We did. I'm back.
Yeah, we're back.
I'm alive.
You know, some people still wearing masks, though.
Well, some people are immunocompromised, so they're
That's true.
scared
Hey,
now.
listen, I'm in that crew.
There was one kid at that junior high who always wore a mask, and I found out it's because they had a lung condition.
Ooh.
So if any sickness got in, they were screwed.
What kind of masks did they have? Because those ones we were wearing were shit.
It was fancy.
Yeah, the N95s.
Yeah.
So he looks a little bit like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Exactly.
Pretty cool. Give me my next homework assignment.
It was a cool kid, though.
Oh, he's super cool.
Well, yeah, he's Darth Vader.
If I saw him, I might have put on a mask just to be cool too.
There you go.
I could find a black one.
I have a Star Trek one. It's cool.
Yeah, but yours is just like vaporware.
Yeah, but I mean, it does something. Ooh, Wing.
Okay, so
I
Wing.
love this song.
Yes.
Sorry. Continue.
This song is probably one of the best they've ever written. Also, one of the best sounding they've ever done. I cannot say enough good things about Wing. And one of the reasons is it sounds like Arcadia. It has an Arcadia thread going
I don't like
through it.
Arcadia, but I love this song.
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
That's fine with me.
You know, I like to jam.
You do
I like
like
to
to jam.
rock. I like guitar. This one is not that at all, but I love it.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking about that last night
Mm-hmm.
because I saw a clip of the Power Station in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Like John was already gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, boy, you know, you really liked that Power Station record more than you liked Arcadia.
True.
And I was thinking, wait, should we really go to PSB next? Or should we go to Garbage?
Mm-hmm.
Because they've got a heavy rock edge.
Do whatever makes you happy.
Well, they've got a lot less to work with.
I bet more people on here would like to talk about Pet Shop Boys.
Probably.
Though. Would be my opinion.
But Garbage does rock.
Yes, it's mad in the UK at the moment. I work for the NHS. It's scary and swine flu.
Oh, shit. Swine flu is back? That's not good.
Uh-oh.
That's bad news, sir. How's your COVID doing?
Yes, have you seen the fan-made video just like James Bond opening of their films? Yeah, Wing. Wing does make me think of James Bond.
It could be.
Wave
Like
of
a...
innocence, fly me out of here.
Oh, I like a rabid dog at communion.
Like
we
a
couldn't
ragged dog of communion.
Rabid, not
We
ragged.
couldn't hide away.
The dog's not a little dirty. He's
No, I said that.
rabid,
I said rabbit.
as in death.
You just meant listening. Yes, thing middle section track 5 through 8 is brilliant for me. And yes, Thomas, I just love Arcadia.
Yes.
Michael's saying the middle section of this album is like the best. in
Well,
his
that's why
opinion.
I don't know if you were here, Mike, before I started my brilliant thesis that this album to me is slices of different pies mashed together.
Yeah, which is great, which is future past.
Well, you know, usually, like if you listen to Seven and the Ragged Tiger, you know all of those songs were done. There's a through line through all of them,
Mm-hmm.
and there's probably a through line through Rio. This one to me sounds like
Ron
4
says
or 5
COVID
different-
is back really bad.
really bad, huh?
Okay.
Because I know our friend was saying there was a flare up around here.
Are you kidding me? You didn't decide to tell me about
this was
that?
months ago, and remember I caught it,
Oh. Oh, yeah.
and that one knocked me out.
Are you sure that was COVID? Or
I took it to COVID test.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, but I had a couple vaccines, so I guess I live.
Okay. That's nice.
Yeah,
Now you get to talk
touch
about
and go
Duran
there for a
Duran.
couple days. Yeah, right. Could you imagine I die before
We got to
the
finish.
remastered Wedding album?
Exactly.
I'm excited for that.
I know you are.
Waiting a while for that one. Yes, but Wing,
10 out of 10.
for me, it's a 10,
10
out
out
of
of
10.
10.
Yeah.
Nothing Less.
What's that?
I don't know.
That's the name of the song?
Yep.
What is that? Nothing Less. Oh, it's one of those interludes.
Oh, I know
Oh,
the song.
I like this one. I want to thank you, baby. Oh, no. I want to thank you for all the loving, baby.
I know that name didn't sound familiar at
Yeah,
all.
the name's off.
Yeah. Well, I'm
But,
just telling you what it
I
is.
love how polite this song is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's thanking her.
Yeah. Give me a few lyrics.
That's all I can remember off
That's
the
all you
top of my
remember?
head, just because it's so good.
Tell me about him being polite.
He's very polite. He's
Yeah.
actually thanking the lady for all the loving.
Yeah.
I like polite, and he's got a good attitude
He's
in this.
British. That's very
Yeah.
British of him.
Come over there. Hey, thanks.
It reminds me of that
Thanks for whatever.
bit of a sport, like that one movie we watched where the British guy was kidnapping the chick and he was just very polite.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we watched The Collector the other night.
Yeah.
And Ron, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, okay.
Ron, I watched The Collector, got about 15 years ago. And I swear I saw a different ending than the ending that I saw on my Blu-ray last week
Recently.
or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it's been on my mind.
Yeah.
I know there was an extra bit on that ending, and the one we saw was kind of a patch ending.
Yeah. Different than what you remember.
And I don't want to spoil the movie for anybody who's going
Yeah.
to watch it, but are there two different versions of that movie? Because whatever version I got is not the best one.
Okay. I thought it was fine.
It's a good movie, though.
Yeah.
Terrence Stamp.
You're
got
right.
him
I
in
like your interpretation, or you're the one you remember better than what
Me
it
too.
was. Yeah.
there. That's why I was waiting for it. I was like,
Oh.
here it comes.
Oh.
Where did it go?
Where did it go? So what do you have to say about that song?
I like this song.
I like the
I don't
song.
love it,
I don't think I might skip it.
but
Maybe.
I've never skipped it.
I might skip it.
But I do like how polite. Overall, that song, I don't know that it touches my soul, but I really do appreciate his attitude in this song.
I love British politeness. He's great. How do you feel about "Oh, I have been your laughing boy"?
Laughing Boy is another song that is impossibly good. And this was
Yeah.
a B-side, or you had to have the
Was it
deluxe.
a B-side?
Yeah, or you had to have the
Wow.
deluxe or whatever it is.
Okay.
This song is, it might be the best song on this record. No, I took it on the chin, accepted gracefully. What a brilliant delivery on that. And taking it on the chin, that's fantastic too.
Take it on the chin.
And then when the
accepted
chorus kicks in,
gracefully.
how did this not make the record proper?
Yeah, that's a really good one. I could definitely think of one or two songs I could swap to be the B-side, and then this one could be inserted.
Absolutely should have been on the record. But
Yeah.
you know what? Thank the maker that we still got the song.
Brilliant. Oh yes, 100%.
Yes.
That's what Ron says.
Mhm. I would put Laughing Boy and Wing as in some of the best stuff they've ever done.
Yeah. Maybe it
I know
makes
that's a
your list.
crazy statement.
Maybe it makes your list.
I don't know how they couldn't,
Yeah.
but I have to sit down and think about it with a piece of paper.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's what I'm gonna have to do in preparation for next week. I'm gonna need a piece of paper.
right,
You
I
know,
have to look at each one.
it's gonna be crazy.
But yeah, Laughing Boy, I don't have enough good things to say about that.
Yeah.
More, play it live, please. And this time, when you make the Blu-ray, don't just shit it out on YouTube. Actually print out the discs. I am a disc person.
They sang this live at their Leicester warm-up gig.
Really?
OMFG.
Well, son of a bitch, I'm jealous again of Ron.
Well, there you go. Well, Ron was there
That's what I mean.
playing the keyboard.
Oh, thanks, Ron.
Yeah.
You feel like anything's going to happen next time? I know they're doing some
Anything's
shows
gonna
here.
happen?
New Year's Eve.
You gonna do anything cool?
We're going to squeeze out a Laughing Boy. Although I really can't request anything more. You guys did Missing,
Yeah.
which I couldn't believe.
That's great.
I couldn't believe it.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Shit, yeah.
And that's all you get. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites off that record.
Ooh.
I couldn't believe they did it.
Dude, you're so cool. It's like your birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was like a miracle.
Hey.
That was so good. It makes me less likely to complain. No proper version of Shadows on Your Side.
Less likely to
and that's
complain.
edited out of the video they wanted me to stream.
Less likely.
That really burns my bananas.
You'll be fine. I think you'll be fine.
Oh, I should have brought out that Hollywood High thing too, huh?
You didn't.
This is sort of in that era.
Uh-oh.
They put out a video, so you actually get a disc,
Mm-hmm.
and they put out this like program, and then in the program there's like those old floppy records. Have you ever seen those? They're like paper,
Yeah.
but they actually play music on there.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh. They just kind of look like paper.
they do. They sort of look like little plasticky paper things.
And then they play a little jam.
You'll have to, maybe I'll show that next week as a
Oh.
final archive.
Oh.
I can't believe I forgot that.
Oh. Can we talk about a song that gets stuck in my head
Sure.
24/7?
Okay.
Hammerhead.
Hammerhead.
Come Hammerhead.
Hammerhead is another, I can't believe that's
Oh.
Duran Duran song,
I'm the
especially when
brother of your mother.
that rap that comes in.
That rap is amazing.
This is sort of the thing that I like when they go off the tracks
Feel
and,
the pressure.
and try to do something extra.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it hits this time.
Hammerhead is the first letdown for me on this album. Michael.
Mike, listen,
Michael?
I know what you're saying because it's so off the rails, but on the other hand, it is groovy.
I like rap.
Yeah, well, I mean, even the rap, yeah, I'm not really a rap person. I think
I'm
the
not
rap
a rap
is good.
person. I think the rap is good. I enjoy that song. And that is a song off this album. Same with Anniversary. That could get stuck in my head for years.
Right, but Hammerhead gets stuck in my head, but in a good way. Anniversary, for some reason, drives me absolutely insane.
Oh, they're both in a good way. It's just in a way that's constantly there.
I actively avoid Anniversary now. I can't take it. My brain can't take it.
Problem is now that you told me that, I'm going to play it all the time.
Wow.
Just to mess with your
I
head.
told you.
I like to mess with your head.
That's all right. I know something I could do right now that would stick in your head.
Mess with your head. Oh.
I'm not going to do it.
That's mean. Problem is now I'm thinking about it. Now
Oh,
it's gonna get
well,
stuck in my
you don't
head.
know which one I was talking about.
I know which one. I think they did it live with her on BBC Two live. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, I want to say I saw that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, she was good too.
The pain is inevitable.
Yeah, that's fun.
Feel the pressure. Get something for the better. It's very British.
Yeah, she hits that accent, right?
She's British.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Not the best on the record, but it's worthy.
According to Reddit, alternate ending. The collector is. Oh, he started reading it. Well, I mean, he's put it in chat now.
And is it what I said?
So, alternate ending. The collector escapes, and we get a face reveal.
A face reveal.
We got to see his face.
All the whole movie.
Yeah.
Face reveal of what?
I don't know. Maybe it's a different
Anybody who
movie.
doesn't want me to spoil the end of The Collector, put some earplugs in your ear for the next 30 seconds, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna
Or
give you a
turn
couple
down
seconds.
your sound. The version I just watched, the girl dies. They pan over to him, his sort of estate, and they say, "I buried her under the tree," or something, some nonsense like that. And that was it. The one I saw that I know I saw the ending was there was about 10 or 15 graves, and she was number 16.
Yeah.
So this wasn't his first go round. And I
Mhm.
thought that hit a lot harder than him just going and looking for his next conquest.
Yeah, all it was you found out like, oh, the next one will be better.
Right, which is fine.
It's a little spooky, but the other one, I like it when they don't say it.
Right.
You know, it hits.
Well, especially when you see all those graves, you're like, this son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It was never going to work.
It was never gonna be special. You shouldn't have trusted him the whole time.
I think this guy might be crazy.
I think you might be onto something.
Yeah. I don't know what his problem is. And we're back and stop. We'll talk about a collector.
Here, wait.
Good.
That's me signaling it's time for the earplugs out.
Pulling out two frogs.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do when I don't want to hear anything. Just stick some frogs in there.
We've got plenty of them outside.
Oh, yeah.
Or I don't know about it anymore. It's too cold.
So Hammerhead's good.
It's good, not great. So I know what Mike's talking about, but it's too groovy to ignore.
Invocation.
So Invocation drives me crazy
Why?
because it is one of the best songs on this album and clearly not finished.
Is this Holy?
That's Melody Newton.
What's that?
Velvet Newton.
That was Velvet Newton?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say what I wanted to say about it. I got it confused with something else. Holy fears.
In fact, I like it so much, I even put it on the picture of the reminder that I put out. I think it was yesterday, where you could see the lyrics.
Invocation.
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 It is excellent. What happened? Why wasn't this finished?
Ron? Or Ron?
Ron, why wasn't this finished?
Why didn't you finish it? I mean, why didn't Nick finish this?
Finish it?
I've got every color vinyl of this album. I only need the lime green color.
I don't even know what color I have.
You'll never find out either.
I think it's in here.
Don't look. You're going to open it.
Is it open?
No, you have it closed.
Oh, it's not even open.
Yeah, that's why.
I'll open it. I got the Soundburger now. I'm listening to all of these.
Yeah,
Vinyl is supposed to be listened to.
but then you're always...
I know, but vinyl is a vinyl experience. The CDs I usually open and rip, and then I protect the CD.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
He's
only one way
opening
to
it.
listen to
We're about to
vinyl.
find out. Maybe we have something Ron doesn't.
Okay, so these clearly look like Duran Duran.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
That's Duran Duran.
Guess who this is?
Who dat?
Anybody there can guess? I bet there's one person in the chat that can guess who this is.
I haven't seen yet.
And then there's some more greeny bean on the back there.
That's yellow.
Is that yellow?
That's yeller. Yeah, that's yellow.
I'd call that a yellow green.
Well, yeah.
I used to have a pair of shoes that was
I
this
think it's
color.
more yellow than green.
We called them the booger shoes.
Yeah. What color album?
Let's
I'm
find
dying to
out.
know. Is it lime green? Is it lime green?
What color was the American one?
I don't know.
And I'm not even sure this is the American one. I think I ordered this off their website.
Ooh.
So I got whatever they had on their website.
That's not lime. Is that lime?
That's lime.
Is that lime green?
Ooh, and this is the one Ron doesn't have?
Is that lime green?
Green.
Did you get the double vinyl deluxe version?
No, I didn't buy the new one. That was the double dip. That was a
Oh,
bridge
okay.
too far, but I might now.
Miss Carpenter says lime green. Thomas has it. You finally got something Ron don't
Well, last
have.
week I had something Ron doesn't have either.
Well, that doesn't count.
What? What do you mean that doesn't count? It only exists in one place
Well,
in the
that's
world.
a vinyl. That's something people can get a hold of.
Right. They can't get rid of that hat. Lime green.
Oh, I'm so tired of this lime green.
I might just throw this in the trash.
Yeah. I'm sick of it. It upsets me.
I might pick up that double one though.
No, that's not it. I've got it in that color.
I don't believe you.
There's a different shade of green. I was looking at that. I don't know if that was lime green.
It looks lime green to me.
That looks lime green.
You're telling me these are two different colors?
Yeah. Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh shit, it's folded and then
Gonna
folded.
have an
in.
argument.
We're never gonna know. So I just choose that it is the lime green one.
I think lime green is the color of that disc you showed
And I
off
think I
earlier.
looked on here. I think there's a. They only made one or two of these with an extra song on it.
Uh-huh.
They
You have
put
an
it
extra
on there.
song?
Yeah. Let's see. I think if you were one of the first two people to order it on the website, you got a special song they put on it. I
Did you
didn't
get a
have it.
special song?
Rio Reimagined. Yes, it's on here. They must have reworked it. Sorry about that, Ron. You didn't know
Yeah.
about that, did you? Or did you?
Live version of Shadows on Your Side?
Ooh, finally, right?
But only I have it.
Yeah. Oh well. Sorry.
Yeah. Are you ready for the... Or is there anything else you want to say about in...
Yeah, I would like
in-
someone to tell me why they didn't finish that song. It's one of the tops on there.
You ready for the next song?
Yeah.
More Joy.
So More Joy, where the hell did this come from?
It's great.
It is absolutely fantastic, but where did it come from?
I don't know. The deep recesses of his mind?
I mean, can you imagine how fun this song is? I could never have imagined a Duran Duran song that sounded like this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really good.
Yeah, it definitely
it's
is not their
kinda-
vibe at all.
It's kind of cutesy poo.
Yeah.
And yet it still
More
has that
Joy.
line of brilliance.
This one I could get stuck in my head, depending on the day.
It could.
It's not one of those ones.
Ah.
It's not the one you hear and then it's stuck in your head forever and you're like, oh crap. This one is like, depending on the day, I could be like,
I know where this is going.
Thomas, get the double deluxe version on vinyl. They're so brilliant, awesome, amazing booklets in it, and vinyls are red and green.
Ooh, yeah, that
it's
makes
like
sense,
the color
right?
of the album.
One red, one green.
That's kind of fun, actually.
Where can I find a reasonable price on that, R?
From him.
Yeah. Could you send me test pressing and sign it, maybe? And could you get Simon to finish with the signature?
Yeah.
I'm still salty about that S.
Yeah. I can imagine.
S for salty. What do you think of this song?
I love this song. Tops.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's up there.
I don't think it's brilliant, but I think it's fun.
I like fun. Nothing. It doesn't have to be breaking any new boundaries for me to enjoy.
For them, it's breaking new boundaries because it's
just because it's something they haven't done.
But it doesn't. I'm sorry, it still doesn't hold a candle to Wing or Laughing Boy.
I still like the music video, even though you're not calling it one.
Yeah, that's a little fun.
Yeah,
but it's not. I wouldn't.
The cover is great. It's on Amazon. Oh wait, that's kind of fun because the cover would be great, and then your vinyls are the green and red of the album.
Yeah, somewhere in one of these booklets there is a red picture and a green picture, separate.
But there's a lot about an alternate ending online. This is from 2009, right? That movie.
No, that movie's from the 60s.
That movie's from the 60s.
That's a young Terrence Stamp,
so
sir.
It's because we got different movies.
Yeah, maybe they were. I don't know, but the one they gave me was shit, and I paid for that. But the one I watched 15 years ago, I pirated.
Ron does not like this song because it sounds childish.
It is. It really. It's like bubblegum.
More joy.
Yeah, I appreciate the reach for something different, and the fun, and I like the Japanese girl band screaming "More joy" is fun.
Yeah.
And you know that lyric. I like where this is going. More joy. That's fun.
More joy. More joy.
Sometimes you just want to have fun.
I like fun.
That's what that is. But I understand what you're saying. I think anybody who thought they were going to listen to Duran Duran and then heard More Joy would go, I don't think this is Duran Duran.
Yeah. This would not be a sleeper for me.
This could be like a Debbie Gibson song or something.
Yeah. Falling.
Falling. Burn, 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 burn.
It's not ringing a bell for me. Maybe
So this is how it all begins. I don't know. I'm not very good.
Oh, I don't like this one.
This is epic.
I listened to it for 2 seconds and I'm like, oh yeah, I know what this is. I don't like it.
Do you listen to the lyrics, or do you have a heart, a soul?
I don't like being touched by music.
Mm-hmm.
I like to just listen to it.
You like that guy in the weird trench coat on the corner?
No.
You prefer that?
No, I don't. Anything we gotta say about Falling, y'all?
I would say it's awfully fancy. I understand. So one of the songs I put on that list was the what was that cover they did of David Bowie? 5 Years.
Oh yes, they did this live in the bowl with him. Like it.
With him? The piano
Mike
player?
Something? It's feet Mike something.
Apparently he was often worked with David Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
And so they did him a favor by doing 5 years for whatever special record that was.
It was 5 years ago today.
No, that's a different song. That's Starman.
Was that not on this one?
I put it on there, but it wasn't really in this time period.
Oh, okay.
I had no place to put that, so I put it on this because you had the Fallen song.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm like, oh, so those sort of go together.
Yeah.
But so apparently there was a catch, though. So we'll do it, but you have to work on a track with us. So that's why you have all that sort of completely different piano playing.
Yeah.
Because it isn't Nick.
Yeah. I got you.
I don't know. I think it's a little epic.
Nah. Fine, you're epic. We get it. I'm not an epic gamer.
I don't know how you could listen to those lyrics and not be touched by it.
Now they're talking about 5 years. I love 5 years, and the video is amazing. So let's move on to 5 years. That's the last one.
So 5 years, yeah, and it's not really a video. It's it's the performance they did for that special,
5
and
years.
it is super cool. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
That's all we
It
got.
almost looks like none of the guys are there together. They all
I
look superimposed.
really like 5 years.
Mhm.
The song. I have seen the video. You've showed it to me.
So you're a Bowie fan.
Yes, I'm a Bowie fan.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I'd be crazy.
Well, you're singing Starman too, so.
There's a starman waiting in the sky.
By the way,
Didn't he also do Yellow Brick Road? That was Elton
No.
John. No.
that's Elton John.
Yeah.
That's a really good tune.
Yeah.
Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah.
Um,
Recorded from their homes. Music video.
oh, yeah, so that makes sense to me, right?
Yeah.
So how do they do that, right? Simon must have a big home. He had a lot of space.
You think? I think he has a big home.
I don't know. Does anybody have a big home there in the UK? I mean, I know the Queen
Simon
or
does.
the King now has a palace and several of them.
Simon does.
Mm.
Simon is the king
He's got a big
of
place.
rock.
All right.
Yep.
I just thought there was limited space there, so you had
What
to
do you
have
have to say about
smaller
5 years?
apartments. I think they did a really good version. I never heard that song before.
I never heard that song before either.
So anytime I'm introduced, is it the same way they did Boys Keep Swinging?
Boys keep swinging.
That one is outstanding. And I think I mentioned this here before. Every now and then Simon will sing Let's Dance.
Let's
And I
dance.
swear he does a better job than Bowie does.
Ha, ha.
What's that?
That's not the song.
No.
I know.
That sounded like Aha there for a minute.
Maybe it was.
I don't
I was
think
thinking-
Aha's ever done a Bowie song.
No, it's Let's Move Tonight. Ha, ha. You never heard that one?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Is that Joey Richardson?
I don't know.
Me, I don't even know who Joey Richardson is.
The problem
I
is
just
every
made up the
time I
name.
mention a song or do a tune or something, you expect me to know like the band's history or something.
Well, I mean,
I've heard it before.
I couldn't even piece that music together.
Go ahead.
Can't believe I got the lime green vinyl.
That has the live version of Shadows on Your Side on it.
Yeah.
I can't believe
And
it.
the other
either.
one, a reworking of Rio.
Yeah.
By the way, that garbage record that's going to come in the mail, it has a version of Starman on there. Can't wait to hear it.
Hey, you're gonna have to let me hear. We got a record player.
We'll see what your attitude is, and then maybe
Mhm.
I'll show you.
I'm gonna have a bad attitude. I'm gonna
Well.
listen to it anyway.
Good luck.
All right, tell me. We're in our list mode now.
All right, so let's fire away. What is the best song on this record?
Give me a second. I'm gonna look up my list. Okay, I got my answer.
Fire away.
No, I don't
I
want.
don't think she's got her answer.
Never mind. I
folks.
don't want to say that. Give me a second.
Oh,
Uh,
saucy.
This is tough, dude.
Yeah.
I like these songs. Let's go. Anniversary.
Wow.
I went for Anniversary.
Wow.
That seems kind of obvious.
How do you-
Simon Le Bon house is massive, huge, and he's had it expanded so all the family and grandkids can live there. I've been to it many years ago.
Oh, so it's sort of like Elon Musk, what he's doing in Texas.
Big.
He's building a whole compound and he's having his ex-wives and current wife and his 12 children all live
There
on the
you go.
compound.
Well, that's what he's doing.
If you got the
there.
coin, it's really nice.
I'm saying the best song on this album is Anniversary.
Okay. I don't know how you don't pick Wing or Laughing Boy in
It was
there,
close.
but I'm going to say Wing.
I agree with that assessment. See, if Anniversary didn't exist, I probably would have picked Wing.
Wing is way up there. Wing, for me, I've said this before for different songs on different albums, lifts off this album and lives.
Michael says favorite by a
Okay.
whisker, Beautiful Lies.
Beautiful Lies is, I
Yeah.
could have picked Beautiful Lies,
I could have picked a lot of these.
but Wing is so damn good that I
Yeah.
had to say Wing.
What is your least favorite on this album? You're not gonna like.
And I'm not gonna cop out with saying Velvet Newton.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not including that.
So you give yours. I have to think about that for a minute.
You're not gonna like mine.
Go ahead.
Falling.
I mean, I'm not married to the same. I just think there's beautiful lyrics and they're sung with emotion and feeling, and you've got something sort of special.
Problem
going
is,
on.
I like all these songs.
Yeah.
That's one I could live without, though.
Wow. Yeah, that's really the criteria, right? Which one
Yeah.
do you skip and you don't need to
Which
hear?
one do you feel like if it wasn't there, you wouldn't be too
Yeah,
sad
what was that
about?
one we didn't know the name of?
Nothing Less? Was that the one?
Was that I wanna thank you for all the love and baby.
What did I
What was it?
do?
It's the one song you don't know what it is on there near the bottom.
Yeah, I thought it Incubation.
No, that's the one that they didn't.
I thought it was
finish.
Nothing Less.
Okay, so it must be Nothing Less. I'm gonna pick that one. Even though I could probably pick Tonight United too. I think I probably enjoy that song we don't know the name of better than
Tonight United.
Tonight. I'm
So
gonna
then
say
pick...
Tonight United.
Okay.
Final answer.
Ron says his least is Joy.
No Joy. Yeah, you just not tuned into that. Huh?
And Michael says least is Hammerhead.
Hammerhead. I can see that, by the way.
I can't.
I can see it.
I like Hammerhead.
I can see it.
You want to know? Ron's not gonna like me. Do you want to know what my sleeper is?
Oh, fire away.
More Joy.
That's a sleeper for you. Yeah,
I
can
think
see
it'd
that.
be a sleeper.
I'm gonna sleep that. It's the wrong answer. But
Oh,
I can see it.
What's the right answer?
Your sleeper has to be Laughing Boy. Because it's not on the album proper.
More Joy.
So you need to seek it out. And it is, I don't know if it's any worse than Wing. I don't know if I could rank Wing and Laughing Boy.
I think you'd put Wing above Laughing Boy.
I did because it's on the album proper.
I did.
Because Laughing Boy then is the perfect sleeper.
Yeah. Okay. So let's recap.
Okay.
Best. Anniversary and what
Wing.
did you say? And Wing. Least. Falling and
Tonight United.
Tonight United. Sleeper. More Joy.
Laughing Boy.
And Laughing Boy. And Ron agrees, sleeper, yes, Laughing Boy.
You have
So
to.
there you go.
It has to get attention.
Yeah.
You can't have two magnificent songs that not give them the attention they deserve.
Michael says his sleeper is Wing. I guess that could be a sleeper.
That's the
just
flip
because
side.
we're super into it.
What was his favorite?
Michael's favorite? Beautiful Lies.
Beautiful Lies.
So
yeah.
Michael's list was Beautiful Lies was his favorite. His least favorite was Hammerhead, and his sleeper was Wing. Ron says...
I could get on board with that list.
I think Ron also said Beautiful Lies is his favorite.
Really?
Because he said Beautiful Lies after he said that, so...
I'm surprised by that a little.
His least favorite is Joy, and then sleeper, Laughing Boy.
Yeah.
So we got some pretty good lists
So where
going.
did you put Wing?
He didn't put Wing on his list.
I know. Maybe it's just because it's on the album proper and it's so good you can't ignore it.
Well, Michael says Wing is very close to being his favorite.
Yeah. That's the same problem I have.
He says it was by a hair.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would say it was even half a hair for
Yeah.
me.
Well, there you go.
Like the only reason I said Wing over Laughing Boy was Wing is on the album proper and Laughing Boy is a B-side and that's more obscure. That
More
somebody
of a
has
sleeper.
you have to work to get it because that's what the sleeper is supposed to be.
Mine's not the essence of a sleeper, but I think it's so different from everything else Duran Duran has done. It's like the kind of thing you'd have to check out just to be like, huh.
Well, it wasn't a single, so.
Yeah.
And it's at the end. Maybe most people don't get there.
Well, there you go. I can make an argument for why More Joy is a sleeper.
I don't disagree with your list.
Yeah. Ron says I like Wing. So he likes it. He doesn't love it. He's not like us. Which is good.
By the way, this is my opinion today.
Could change.
It could change
tomorrow.
I might be going crazy for anniversary
It could have changed
in a year.
yesterday.
Well, they might do a remix or something, and then I'm like, wow, this is the best song ever.
The album was very high in my favorites. I agree, Ron. It is going to be very... A little sneak peek to next week, it's going to be high.
I think the Holy Trinity has to be on
high.
the list.
Yeah.
It'll just be interesting to see where it goes.
Yeah. Which album you like
And I got to tell you what's on the bottom. I know that I'm going to have a very easy time with the bottom and probably a little more struggle with the top, but I think I've got that one locked in. And I think that's the only way we're going to do it, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to do videos, we're going to do songs, and then we're going to get into our list and throw them around.
Okay. Okay.
And I think I've got that locked down.
Michael says, time to get up. Enjoy your night. Morning for me. Goodbye, Michael.
Bless you, Mike.
I'm glad you came and showed up.
Yeah.
It
That's
sucks.
so nice, right?
It is nice.
All the way from Australia, and he wants to play along.
Yeah. Well, he got
appreciate
to
that.
play. We
I
got a
appreciate your
live
list.
list. Yeah.
And we got, guess who we didn't see today? Is Tom Baker.
Or beat after beat.
Or beat after beat. He might be sick though.
Yeah.
That's
been going around.
I think he said he was going to do something on Thanksgiving, like some marathon or something. So he might
He
be.
probably
When he
got-
does those marathons, he does. But
I
Tom
gotcha.
Baker, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll watch back though. You never know.
Yeah.
People got lives. But I appreciate all of the people that were watching and the people that made that extra effort.
Yep.
Mike, Ron, and would have been Tom
Miss
Baker.
Carpenter.
Miss Carpenter, but she's sort of at our
She always
time.
shows up.
She's at our time zone though.
Thank you. Yeah.
Probably been a little easier
Right
for
next
her.
week, what we got planned? Well,
Who's that? Who's asking that?
Ron.
Ron, we're gonna give our top 5 Duran Duran songs. Each one of us.
Yeah. Now that we're like, this is gonna be the cherry.
This is the bonus show. This is really the end.
Next,
But we couldn't leave without giving.
we
little
have a
juice.
cherry on top.
Yes.
Which is originally, I think, when we came up with this idea, we were like, we're gonna rank all the albums.
Right.
That was the big goal, was ranking all the albums. But then people were interested in top 5 music videos, top 5 songs, and then we said we were gonna do what our least favorite album cover is.
Think of it as an epilogue.
Yeah. Beat his arthritis. Miss Carpenter
Oh.
says.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting cold.
It's
That's-
getting rough.
I feel it too, and I probably don't have it as bad as he does.
Yeah.
Was he there on Thanksgiving? Did he burn his motor out?
Let's find out.
Probably did.
You didn't stop in?
So that's it. No, I don't know where I was.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been on YouTube all week.
Ooh, look at you.
So your favorite 5 music videos.
Mm-hmm.
Your favorite 5 Duran Duran songs. And by the way, I'm not going to put mine in any particular order. If I mention them, the video is in my top 5. They're all sort of the same. There's so many good ones that I'm not going to be able to. This one is better than that one.
Okay.
It's going to be, if I give you these 5 videos, you should be watching every one.
Yep.
If I give you these 5 songs, you should be listening to every one.
Are we gonna do top 18 albums?
Yes, we're gonna. Then the
We're
last.
ranking
That's the
all of them.
last bit.
The very last bit is all the albums.
I'm gonna sit down at my desk with a piece of paper. I'm gonna look at all of the records, and I'm going to move them around, and then at the end,
And we are not including Arcadia or Power Station.
right? They don't count because they're wild cards.
Just the albums.
Because
The Duran Duran
Arcadia
albums.
might pop up at the top or near the top,
Yeah.
so we can't.
Duran Duran albums exclusively.
And then we're gonna go back and forth. So we're gonna start at 15
Mhm.
or 18. Well, maybe we should.
Worst to best?
Maybe we should start in the middle.
No, let's do worst to best.
Well, but then you're blowing your wad on worst.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
No, that's dumb.
I think we should go in the middle.
I think we should do worst to best.
Everybody knows you go in the middle.
Well, this is a democracy
Okay.
for some of us, so
All right.
I feel like we should have the viewers vote on what they would like to see.
All right. Do you want to start at the worst and blow our wad? Or do you want us to start at the best and blow our wad? Or do you want us to start in the middle so it's exciting both ways?
He says, "Oh no, S." I don't know what that means in this context.
Well, I know what the S stands for.
I do too.
Yes.
I read it.
So,
I think he's saying he wants to. Arcadia is really high for me. Oh, I think he's saying it's a good idea we're not including Arcadia.
it's putting your thumb on the scale, and it's not really what we're talking about.
Yeah. Arcadia is really high for me.
Let's just say Arcadia is one of the best things ever created.
No. Let's not.
Well, you can say
Let's
Power
not say that,
Station.
actually.
You could say Power Station.
I don't think that's the best thing ever created.
In the Duran Duran universe.
Well, we're going to find out what I think.
I know you like the Power Station, but Arcadia, that puts the thumb on the scale for that one. It's too good.
Oh, Miss Carpenter votes for the best first.
Oh, she wants to blow
Best?
our wad.
All the way to the worst. That's what Miss Carpenter said.
Okay. Well, she's the only one that voted. She might win.
You know what you should do? You should make a community post.
You know, you're right. Maybe I could put up like a, what do they call that?
A poll?
Poll.
You should put up a poll.
Yeah, if I knew how to do that, I would.
I think you can on the community posts.
We should talk about that.
I think you just click a button that says poll and then you make the options.
Maybe we should work on that. We've been doing the homework later and later, and now this week there's no homework.
Well, we have
Your
homework.
homework is every Duran Duran video.
You have to sit down with your piece of paper and come up with your list.
Right, but I'm talking about for the viewers' homework.
Oh, okay.
There's no
Your
more,
homework.
There are no more songs to listen to.
Your homework is coming up with that list.
Yeah, if you want to play along.
If you want to play
It's
along.
sort of a daunting task, so if you don't want to play along, you're excused.
Yep. You are excused. That's a lot of videos to watch.
It is, but I will tell you, it's going to be easier for me because I've seen them all a million times, so I'm already sort of thinking about it. And anyone, the fake stage video is out of the running.
Yeah, so that already narrows it down for you.
Right. It's got to be a video where effort was put in. Like Notorious, cool, but it's a lot of them standing around and dancing and pretending they're playing their instruments. So it ain't going to be Notorious.
Ain't the same.
But like I Don't Want Your Love, at least they're doing like a little faux courtroom scene, and so that could
There's
be
something going on.
That could be on there.
Okay.
Certainly the wedding album could be on there. They're walking through that botanical gardens.
Miss Carpenter, poll. Let's do what Adriana says. That's her, Miss Carpenter.
It's a good poll. Well, we got one vote for it.
Yep.
Come
on, Miss Carpenter.
Any one of those
the poll
kind
would be
of faux
fun.
Videos like Psycho Killer.
You've already said that 100 times.
Where it shows 3 panels over and over.
It's got to be a music video.
Well, it's music and it's sort of their whatever it is, but that's not going to be on the list. That's out.
We cannot stop doing this. We have to keep this going. We need to come up with new ideas.
Well, we will certainly return if something comes out.
Yeah, if Duran Duran does something.
If they put out a Blu-ray, or we finally get Repertoire. Well, that's the name of it, right? That's the missing album?
It? Yeah.
Refresh my memory, Ron. What's the album that didn't get finished that they said they were going to go back to?
Repertoire.
Repertoire it was?
I think it was,
okay.
Yeah.
Certainly I'll be back for that. Or whatever. Something important in Duran Duran universe, I will be back.
We'll at least make a short video about it.
At least.
Let's say something cool happens. Or we accumulate cool things and then come back for a video.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that there's much more to get.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting. I don't think did I ever show that dance coffin?
I don't know.
Anybody want to see the dance coffin before we go?
Yeah, reportage.
Repertoire. They might say reportage. I thought it was called repertoire.
You've always said reportage, though.
Maybe I have. Maybe that's why it was sounded different to me.
I like that.
This is the dance coffin. And Beat told me there's some program that's in here or something, and then you can listen to the songs.
I got a question. How do I get one of those?
Go online.
How much?
I don't remember. That's not crazy. I have it, so it wasn't a crazy price. And I think there's buttons in here and some other shits.
I love.
But you don't
coffin.
You don't really get anything with it because it's like a link to go to a player and then you get the songs. I don't know why anybody would do this other than the packaging.
Ron says I love my Saturdays. Well, we plan on moving to a different band.
We're arguing right now if it's going to be Garbage or Pet Shop Boys. Pet Shop Boys have so much material. I know we're going to lose people.
Yeah.
Because
they're Duranis.
Well, that and music is such a wide subject that you make, Pet Shop Boys, they're shit. I'm not going to watch 18 weeks of that. So we will lose, but I mean, that's what we're doing. We thought nobody would watch this. So we were pleasantly surprised.
Don Brown signed mine, Ron says.
Your coffin?
Yeah.
I bet he did. If he wants to keep working, right?
I like the coffin.
Yeah, there's the coffin. I don't even know where was that.
I just put that up on my wall.
I think that was up on that little...
Ron says, no, Pet Shop Boys S.
Yeah, see?
Well, there you go.
We're going to lose Ron for a very long time. Ron, I have to tell you, Pet Shop Boys is not S. In fact, they're so good that they got to sing at the Olympics over there in London. And you can't be Garbage.
And you pay... Well, actually, I pay.
Here's what I'll say about the Pet Shop Boys. You want to know why? I'll talk about the Pet Shop Boys. You have one half is a world-class musician. The other half is some of the best lyrics ever written in the history of mankind. And they all have a sarcastic sort of undercurrent, which I love. Rarely is it completely serious. So that is what draws me to it. It's mostly synthesizer. They are, I don't know where they keep getting their ideas. They've written so many records, and by the way, they write a record and then they jump a shit ton of B-sides on you too.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time, those B-sides are as good as anything that was on the album.
Don Brown is playing live near me February 2025.
Was that Ron?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess he's got some time off before New Year's. I know they're going to be here for New Year's, and they added another show because it was so popular.
Woo!
That I don't know what they'll probably do something over the summer. I don't know. I'd be interested to find out if Reportage is finished, when we're going to get that, if it is this year, and are we going to bring Andy out on tour to do that record? At least one show?
Neil Tennant
Mm-hmm.
hates Duran Duran.
Listen, it may not be his cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
I have to respect his talent.
Mm-hmm.
So, hates him, hates the music. I don't know. I mean, I've seen pictures of him with different band members and they were being friendly and civil to each other.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe the music just doesn't hit him. And that's what we're talking about, that we knew we'd lose people.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not your thing. You know? I don't like Judas Priest.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a little. Well, maybe a little.
I don't like Taylor
Breaking the
Swift.
law, breaking the law. You're going to get smoked for that.
Yeah.
No one ever says that out loud.
Yeah.
You're done.
I said it.
You're done.
I said it.
You're done. He's going to
said
send
it.
that Kansas City chief over here to smoke you.
Yeah, well, it's going to happen.
He ain't that far away.
Uh-oh. Are you ready to go
One
now?
state over. Yeah. So I want to say thank you, and I'll see everybody next week, and we'll talk about little bits, and then we're off to new adventures. God bless you all. God bless America.